All right, my friends, besties, we got to talk about Ysabel Brown and her lawsuit that's happening in Utah. Some of you are wondering why we'd cover court cases involving reality show people, but that's what we do on this channel. We cover all things Sister Wives, whether legal or not, about the people on the show. I've covered a lawsuit where Mr. Peyton Brown was sued by two women in Nevada, and in this case, it's no different. In Ysabel Brown's case, this lawsuit is connected to an accident that happened a couple of years ago. Some of you in the comments suspected it might not be completely legitimate, questioning whether the person suing might be after money, because Ysabel's mom is on a reality show. But regardless, Ysabel was legally required to respond to the lawsuit, and she's fighting back and requesting a jury trial. One thing you can say is, when you're sued, hire a lawyer and get help. That's exactly what Ysabel did. She's being sued in Utah, and the woman suing her claims that a few years ago they were driving on a very busy stretch of highway. Ysabel, she alleged, was driving too fast and too close to the vehicle in front of her. As traffic stopped during rush hour, Ysabel allegedly rear-ended the car ahead, which then caused that car to hit another car, and so on, a chain reaction accident. The plaintiff claims she suffered various damages and a loss of enjoyment of life. Some viewers sympathized with her. Others felt Ysabel should be held responsible if it really happened that way. Ysabel's attorney's first defense is that the complaint fails to state a claim upon which relief can be granted. She's not filing a motion to dismiss, but is answering the allegations. She admits some things, denies others, and in some cases says she can't confirm or deny. For example, she admits she had a valid driver's license, completed driver's education, knew traffic safety laws, and was driving on I-15 at the same time as the plaintiff. But she denies parts of the plaintiff's version, such as the exact positioning of other vehicles and who was driving what, because she says she doesn't have enough information. She admits she rear-ended the car in front of her, but disputes that she caused the entire chain reaction. The plaintiff claims Ysabel failed to slow down or control her vehicle, causing a chain reaction through negligence. Ysabel says she lacks enough information to confirm or deny parts of that, and denies all other allegations not explicitly admitted. She disputes that she caused the plaintiff's injuries or damages over $3,000, pain and suffering, or loss of enjoyment of life. Her defense also alleges that evidence might show other parties' actions contributed to or caused the plaintiff's damages, and that any such fault should be apportioned accordingly. In other words, she may argue that while she hit one car, she didn't cause all the collisions that followed. She also suggests that the plaintiff may have failed to mitigate damages. For example, not wearing a seatbelt, not having functioning airbags, or braking suddenly in a way that contributed to the accident. Ysabel further notes that the plaintiff might have already received personal injury protection, PIP, benefits from her own insurance, which should be deducted from any award. It's curious the plaintiff didn't go directly to Ysabel's insurance company. In most cases, insurance companies handle these disputes, not individual drivers, especially if both drivers are insured. There's no indication that Ysabel was uninsured. Utah is a no-fault state for car insurance, meaning your own insurance covers medical bills and certain losses up to a limit, regardless of fault. The minimum required PIP coverage is $3,000. PIP doesn't cover pain and suffering. To seek that, you must have at least $3,000 in medical expenses and meet an injury threshold, permanent disability, impairment, disfigurement, or dismemberment. So, to sue beyond insurance, the plaintiff must show qualifying serious injuries. It's unclear why she waited 2 years to sue, and the lawsuit is vague. No date of accident, no crash report, no ticket, and no specific injuries listed, just that some may be permanent. After 2 years, you typically know if an injury is permanent. This vagueness may help Ysabel's defense. She can argue the plaintiff hasn't provided enough detail to prove her case. The court could also consider whether the plaintiff was breaking any laws, like speeding, which could shift liability. Without evidence like a crash report or a ticket, it's hard to determine fault. Ysabel has the right to defend herself, and Utah's threshold for winning these cases is high. Just because the plaintiff says Ysabel caused the accident doesn't make it true. And just because she says she was injured because of Ysabel doesn't prove it. To me, it's odd there's no discussion of insurance, no attached evidence, and such a vague injury description. Ysabel can point out the lack of detail. No hospital bills, no injury specifics, no accident report. How can someone claim serious injury without stating what it is? So, we'll see how this plays out. Ysabel has a lawyer and a defense strategy, and hopefully, it gets resolved in court. Cases like this can be a nightmare. And if the timing, 2 years later, is related to Ysabel being on a reality show, It does seem strange. That's just my opinion. Tell me your thoughts in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and click the bell so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching. Bye, bestie.